New Belgium Atomic Pumpkin. This is part of their Voodoo Ranger series if you're not familiar with it. Now, I've had this particular beer numerous times over the years, and it just clicked to me that I've never reviewed it. So I thought today I would review it. This is their fall release, Atomic Pumpkin Spicy release. Instead of special release, this is their spicy release. What do we got? 6.4% alcohol to volume. Now I had to pull up the box. There it is, because it doesn't say shit on the can. But I had to make sure. Pumpkin ale featuring cinnamon and habanero chili peppers for just the right amount of heat. Let's crack it. I'm a big fan of New Belgium. I'm a big fan of their Voodoo Ranger series. Interesting fact, for me personally, the first beer I ever tried was Fat Tire. It was my grandfather on my dad's side, my dad's dad, my grandfather. It was his favorite beer. And I don't even remember how old I was, but I wasn't, I was young. Maybe 13, 14, 15 maybe, I don't know. And I came home, he was visiting, him and my grandmother were visiting, and I came home, it was during Shark Week, because I'll never forget that either, and it was my first taste of beer, and it was a Fat Tire. And I think that's why I've always really enjoyed craft beers more than I enjoy, I can't do domestics, okay? The Mexican domestics, Corona, Modelo, those I can fucks with that, but Budweiser, Coors, all that I can't mess with. The only one I can that's American is Pabst. Cheers, my friends. Let's give it a go. This is the first one I've had this season. It's usually a fall beer. The cinnamon is really pronounced in this. It comes in and it lingers for a bit, the cinnamon. I'm still tasting a lot of cinnamon and pumpkin. It makes for a really nice combination, the pumpkin and the cinnamon. There's a little bit of a dry heat kind of in the back of the throat right there. Just a little bit, but you can't tell that that's habanero. Let's try it again. Yeah, it's got just a little bit of sweetness to it as well that I really enjoy. That sweetness is really nice, actually. The cinnamon is sweet. All brewed with pumpkin, cinnamon, and chilies. It's a phenomenal beer. But there's really no heat to it, at least on my palate, at least to me. I think the original first time I ever tried this, which was probably, I don't know when this beer came out, but I want to say 5 years ago, maybe, is when this kind of was released, maybe 4, somewhere in there. I'm pretty big on these fall pumpkin beers. I used to be. Sam Adams is another favorite beer of mine, and their pumpkin, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. Phenomenal. That's the one that piqued my interest, and then I found this and some others. But speaking of Sammy, let's go ahead and pour it in and look at the color real quick. It's a beautiful orange color to it. It looks super, super refreshing. And it is, it's robust, it's rustic. It goes down smooth, it goes down easy. You can tell it's somewhat heavy in alcohol. 6.4 is not crazy, but I've been drinking a lot of Modelo. That's kind of my summer go-to beer these days. I fluctuate quite a bit, but Modelo's been my kind of go-to all summer. Same with last summer. So I've been drinking a lot of Modelo's with lime. Very different than what this is. But now that we're getting into some of those colder weathers, my beer of choice will also kind of start to change a little bit. This is good. This is really good. And like I said, I had to double check that I'd never thrown a review on this beer on the channel. I do have a lot of beverages, not a lot, maybe 20 or so videos of spicy beverage related things. So figured I'd throw this one on there. I recommend it. It's really good. You have to like cinnamon. You're going to have to like a little bit of pumpkin and a little bit of heat. I bet this is kind of spicy a little bit for some people. My tolerance for spice right now is up pretty good. Not the greatest it's ever been, but definitely pretty high. So I'm not detecting much spice to this at all. Other than, like I said, there's like a dry spice just kind of right there. Yeah. Anyways, also, if you guys are interested, anybody that checks this video that watches my channel often or very often, whatever, let me know your thoughts, if you would, in the comments. I've been thinking about and processing throwing some different content on my channel. The spicy stuff never going to go away, and I'm going to continue to do that every day, all day. That won't change. But intermittently, I want to throw in beer reviews. I'm a big beer guy. Always have been. Like I said, it goes back to my grandfather. I mean, he introduced me. My dad was big on Budweiser, but my parents didn't drink growing up. So, you know, my grandparents did, but not a lot. You know, I'm kind of my aunt, she was a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? My one aunt and her boyfriends and husbands throughout the years, you know, they were the crazy ones. So I kind of take after them a little bit in that aspect. I'm not crazy, but I enjoy a beer and always have since I was of legal age, let's say. Let me know your thoughts on that. I've been thinking about. Now, these wouldn't be all spicy related beer reviews, but they would be craft beer. I would throw in, you know, a Pabst review because I love it. You know, but just beer reviews, just intermittently. Just to change it up, just to do something different. I enjoy beer, and I've thought about doing that for a long time. I thought about making a different channel for just beer-related content, but I thought, you know what? I've seen a lot of other, you know, I don't like saying I'm a YouTuber, but I've seen like other channels and different people kind of throw in different things, right? Like I find a channel that I like I found one recently that, you know, is spooky horror related, and it's kind of all centered around there. But then as you start to watch more videos from certain channels, then other older videos, other things start popping up, and they've done all, you know, a handful of other things. Now they haven't spread it way too wide, but it kind of got me thinking, you know, that maybe that would be something that would be cool. I don't know. You know, I like having the channel just all spicy related stuff. So maybe it'll come down to I just start a new channel for that. I don't know. But let me know your thoughts if you don't mind. But again, great beer. I really like all of the Voodoo Ranger series. I think they're all really good for the most part. Anyways, that's all I got. I appreciate everybody watching. That was the New Belgium Atomic Pumpkin Spicy Release with habanero peppers.